Welcome back, folks. Before the commercial break, we called up Hester Heath from the audience, and she has done wonderfully so far. Now it's time for her to try and reach the 1 million points needed to become America's next top historian. Hester, come on down!
Yay!
All right. First question for 100 history points. How did the automobile change life in the 20s?
I think I will use a lifeline, Bob.
Alrighty, spin the wheel, Hester.
Big history!
Looks like you got phone a friend. Let's call your friend out. Ring a ring a ring a ring.
Hello?
Hi there, this is Bob from Who Wants to Be a Historian. Hester, you have 30 seconds.
Alright, how did the automobile change life in the 1920s?
Well, I'd have to say it allowed people to travel more distance and farther than before, allowing for greater distance to be covered in a faster time.
Thanks.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yay! For 100 history points. Next question for 1,000 points. What was the impact of radio and movies on the life in 1920s?
I would have to say that the answer is both things brought news and excitement quickly, speeding up life. Final answer.
I'm sorry. Sorry that I have to give you 1,000 history points. Next question for 2,000 points. How did the airplane change society in the 20s? And what impact did the Lindenberg's flight across the Atlantic have on society?
The airplane allowed crop dusting and improved mail service. The Lindenberg flight made the world smaller by making travel shorter and faraway places more accessible.
Right. Now, for 4,000 points, how did advertising change how things were sold in the 1920s?
My best answer would be that advertising changed by ads now telling the people that they need products, as opposed to before when it merely announced the products. In addition, product brand loyalty was established and consumers began to buy cheap mass-produced goods.
Correct. Now, for 5,000 history points, why were the 1920s known as the golden age of sports?
Most likely because boxing became popular and baseball became the national pastime.
Correct. Now, for the final question, how is pop culture in the 1920s different from the previous decade?
Pop culture as a whole was much more free and loose in the 20s. Cultures began to mingle more freely.
Yay! You're America's next top historian!
Woo!